Hey guys, it's Mary and welcome back to Study Journey. So for today's video, I'm back with another problem of the week, AMC 10 problem, and it is about geometric sequencing. So I'll be explaining the problem, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. This is AMC 10B, problem 8 of the year 2003, and it is on geometric sequence. The second and fourth terms of a geometric sequence are 2 and 6. Which of the following is a possible first term? And here are your answer choices. So what is a geometric sequence? You may also have heard of it referred to as a geometric progression, and this is a sequence of non-zero numbers where each term after the first one is found by multiplying the previous one by a fixed non-zero number called a common ratio. So what do I mean by that? Well, in a geometric sequence, let's say A is the first term of the sequence. Then let R equal the common ratio in the sequence. So the nth term of the sequence would equal A times R to the n minus first power. Why is that? Because if A is the first number, then the second one would be A times R, and then the third would be A times R squared. This is the first term, the second term, the third term. The squared. See, the third term is R squared, and then the fourth term is R to the third power. So it is one behind, so because the first one, it is A to the 0th power, which is A. In this problem, the second and fourth term are relatively 2 and 6. So A times R equals 2, and then A times R to the third power is 6. So let's try to solve this. AR equals 2, AR to the third power equals 6. You want to solve for A, which is the first term of the sequence. So let's try getting R by itself and then putting it in, substituting in to the second one. So R from the first one would equal 2 divided by A. And then if you substitute that for the second one, it would be A times R, which is 2 divided by A, third power, and that equals 6. So what is this? Let's separate it out. A times 2 to the third power, which equals 8, divided by A to the third power equals 6. And then you divide, so 8 over A squared equals 6. A equals 6 times A to the squared. 8 over 6 equals A squared. So then what is A? A would equal A squared, and then the square root of that would equal A, but that is both positive and negative because it is the square root of the square of 8 divided by 6, which equals the square root of 4 divided by 3. And you know 2 times 2 is 4, so that would equal the square root of 2 squared divided by 3. Well, you can take the 2 out, so that would be 2 over the square root of 3. Let's get the square out of the denominator, which would be 2 times the square root of 3 divided by 3. And that would equal A. So let's see. The question is asking you, what is a possible first term? Since we got that it was either the positive or negative of 2 times the square root of 3 divided by 3, and the only answer here that has that would be B, which is the negative. And that would be your answer.